Alright, I am back and we are ready to work on the next portion of the camper, which is going to be the lightning bolt going down the side of it, right pretty much down the middle. Obviously you can put it anywhere you want. You don't have to have a lightning bolt, you can have two different stripes. You can do whatever you want to do. And I hope that when I show you this, like I said before, I don't necessarily want you to copy my work. I mean, you can if you want to. It's not perfect. You can see down here where it traced, and I can clean that up. My spacing isn't 100% perfect. The shape might not be the way that you want it to be. You're going to want it different colors. My goal here is to give you some tips and tricks and pointers on different techniques that you can use, and you can apply this to just about anything that you're working on in Silhouette Studio Designer. So I'm going to grab this tool over here. It might pop up. Yes, it's a polygon. I had no idea what that was. It always looked like an hourglass to me, and that's an infinity symbol. So I just kind of renamed my own things. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the lightning bolt. So bear with me here. I'm going to click Shift. I'm going to click, and I'm going to draw this. When I click Shift, that ensures that it's going to stay a straight line. Now, because I'm using a mouse pad thing, it's going to be kind of difficult for me, so just bear with me here. So now that I have one straight line, I'm going to start, I don't know, I just pick an angle. And then I'm going to go ahead and once I hit that Shift key, it's not going to move. If I let go of the Shift, it's going to move. And I go ahead and extend it, because it doesn't matter. I'm going to clean it up here in a few minutes. Once again, I hit Shift and I made it really, really wide. Not intentionally, but it doesn't matter because it's the concept that I'm going to show you that matters. Go ahead and click there, bring it back up here. And seriously, all of this is done just eyeballing it. If I shift here, I think it keeps it like that 45-degree angle. I let go of Shift. It doesn't matter. Shift again to hold it down, and then it connects it. So a couple different things you can do here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with the turquoise color, just so I can keep it independent in my brain of what it is. So just go ahead and grab that color. I do go up and I clean it up a little bit. You can just slide it in there. You can triple click on it. You can edit the points. You can really zoom in there and get it everywhere you want it to be. If you don't want it to go all the way to the black, bring it on into the purple. You make this look however you want it to look. If you need it rounded a little bit, you can just click there and it's going to add another path, and you can drag it out a little bit. Not sure how well you could see that. Let's zoom in and we'll try it again here. So I'm still on the point editing portion of this. I'm going to zoom this. And seriously, if you hit Shift, it's going to stay. It's not going to stay right this second because I didn't click it fast enough and I don't have enough fingers to do that. So this is kind of a straight line. But if you wanted it to be curved to match the black, you just click on it to add a point, and then as you grab that, it's gonna give you another point. You can come over here and make it curved. You can break the path. There's so many different things you can do with that. So I'm just going to hit delete. I'm going to leave it right where it is. I like it. It doesn't, it's not going to bother me if it goes over the purple just a smidge, or it just doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and zoom back out. Out. Okay. And let's get recentered here. Okay. So now if you look at my top design, so we're almost done. The line doesn't cover through the door. Covers the door, covers the sides. It's up here, and that's solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of this and go through and just kind of make sure everything's grouped together. I'm not going to kind of make sure. I am going to make sure that everything is grouped together, that it's selected together. I'm not going to click group. I don't want to group it together. All I want to do at this point, excuse me, I want to make sure that it's all selected. And now I'm going to go up to the modify window and I'm going to click on divide. So now, let me zoom in so that you can see, because this is pretty magical. This blew my mind. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. Now all of these parts are independent of each other. So I'm going to unclick it. And now you can see the cut lines. So that little guy, I don't want him there. I want him all black. And it cut through the whole thing. Okay, let's try this. We're going to trial and error sometimes. Same thing as I showed you with having everything grouped together before. When I go through, and it was yesterday that I made the camper, so forgive me. Okay, it's still mind-blowing. It really truly is. Okay, we want everything except for the black part of the camper. Couple ways you can do that. You can move the black part out. I just deselected it. I can tell that it's deselected because this part here, if I click shift and click it again and it's connected, the gray box goes all the way around. So I'm going to deselect it. So now all of my elements are selected except for the black background. This is going to make a lot more sense. Okay, go back to the mind-blowing part. And like I said, I am just learning too, and I'm definitely not perfect or an expert by any means, but I'm hoping that this helps you guys out a lot. So while everything is selected except for the background, you're going to hit divide. And now you have little blue guys here. You're going to delete them, and you're going to delete that. And now this is pretty cool, because not only does that do that, and everything is still in line, and you don't have to worry about it now moving on you or shifting. If you accidentally click, if you get click happy, it's not going to move. So now that I hit divide, this part moves separate too. So this part is going to be filled in with white to get back to kind of my original drawing. Really, you can do any color that you want. This purple is separate from this purple. If you want them to be the same color, you just select them both. Make it green. Let's make this a blue. I said green, but I meant orange. Glad you guys are on board with me here today. Make it a little Denver Bronco fun color. I just go ahead and I click on all of them. You can change your colors here. You can make it more navy blue, however you want to make it. Just make it fun. So, and obviously that's not the right orange color for Denver Broncos either. Make it a little bit darker there. And then you can see now too that everything is independent of each other, and that is how I was able to get everything cut the way that I wanted it to cut. So I am going to now show you guys how I cut and put everything together, and then we will have a decal. So I will be back in just a few minutes.